Hello everybody, how's it going? This is Nemenon. Welcome back to part 49 of my Let's Play of reading Historia. In the last part we tussled with Rosk again, and it was fun. It was a lot easier this time, but we talked him into actually fighting with us, and now we have to go inform the Patriarch that we did just that. Welcome back, Stock. How did it go? It went swimmingly. Oh, I mean, it's up to Sanja. But I think he'll be alright. Really? See, it worked out, just like I said it would. That's our Stock, the Miracle Maker. Listen to you. A moment ago you were dead set against it. Who's counting? Apparently he's the one who's counting. In any event, it seems everything has come together. Yes, all the elements are in place. Then, I must rise up. Against all. I cannot allow this village to be invaded and destroyed. If an alliance with sickness is possible, that's what I'll place my faith in. We'll have Elm put together an operational unit, and I can think of no one better to suit it, commander than Rosk. I mean, to be honest, I had my hopes up that I would do it, but you know. What say you to this? I think that's a fine idea. Mighty fine. That's great. More sad music. Are you alright? Yeah, more or less. Let me have a quick look. Could you raise your left arm for me? Is that a joke? What left arm? Get it? Because he doesn't have an arm? It's bad. How did my gauntlet suddenly start working again? I don't know exactly how either. There's one theory. It's possible what part of you wanted a reason not to have to take battle again. Or there's another theory, and that's that Stock went back in time. Or went to an alternative universe, killed you first, and took your gauntlet, went back in time, spoke to me, had me fix it, and then went back here, but I mean, come on, that's just bizarre. Well, you may be right. Really? That seems pretty far-fetched to me. Oh wait, you mean the first option. Yeah, right, true. Rosk, what's on your mind? Oh, well. You seem nervous. I think I have some idea anyway. Are you thinking about plunging yourself back into the fray? Yeah, that about sums it up. It's like Stock just said. I can see now there's still something I can do for them. For their sake, I can't give it up quite yet. No, you're right. You're very brave, Rosk. It only took killing you almost twice to show you that. But I didn't want Stock or any of you to fight anymore. But he won't listen. And you seem pretty firm on this, too. So if I can't stop you too, I'll do everything I can to support you. That's the attitude, Sanja. Just please come back safe. That's my condition. And unless we don't, then what are you gonna do? Yeah, well, I'll try. That's a pretty wishy-washy answer, as all of us say, Sanja. Oh, so you want me to come back without a single injury? Hate to break it to you. Do it, even if it's impossible. Though I don't think you have the tools for that right now. I'm going to install the new core parts, so please hold still for a little while. There we go. Hey, was Stock the one who brought these core parts? Yes, he was. I don't know where he got them, though. Do these parts look familiar to you? Nah. There was this one time not long ago where he brought me a gauntlet to me. Anyway, we need to make sure not to disappoint him. Of course. You would know to look at him, but he's really concerned about his comrades' well-being. You know, it's not like he's gonna kill any of us or anything, for any reason ever. I'm gonna follow his example and fight for the sake of Kale and the rest. Good. Oh, by the way, I made a few adjustments to these core parts. I think you'll like them. Now that you mention it, it does feel a bit more powerful than before. I can feel it surging through my veins. Unlimited power. This arm keeps getting less human. Burn strike. Oh wow, that's pretty sick. Gauntlet really is amazing. Of course it is. My brother made it after all. But don't forget, no matter how much the gauntlet is enhanced, you're still a human with a good heart. It's the man inside who draws out the gauntlet's power. Yes, gotta remind yourself that you are human, Rosk. Yes, I understood. What would I do without you? Want me to list it all off for you? I doubt it. You've returned, Stock. You had to traverse many and varied timelines. Must have been quite tiring. I know, I mean, it's almost like I knew what to do. Maybe I did. Several factors worked in harmony to give Ross the chance to come to himself again. How you travel across time is what controls your fate. Let's know how to wipe a thing. Let's continue. God, I am so underleveled. Bad news. Alright, that's a great way to start the chapter. I need a level as soon as I get the chance. All my guys are like level 30, and they should probably be like much higher. God, is it just me or Dias moving really slowly or oddly? Selvin, Dias, what brings you here? We come to beg a favor of you, Your Majesty. This will be my first and final request. Is this the coup? I humbly beseech you to save our granorg. We have lost the battle on the Grand Plain, and Alistil's army draws near. If they continue, granorg will be raised. I mean, didn't she just raise it? No, I guess we don't talk about that. We desire above all to save at least our citizenry from the army's wrath. I bear no love for the churls, but if this request comes from you two, I shall entertain it. Wow, that's pretty cold. I am no strategist or warrior. How would you have me save this kingdom? Your wit is ever so lacking. Wow, that's pretty serious. Excuse me? Now, okay, I was right. This is a coup. What are you doing? Cease this insolence. What's up with those giant robots? Are those just... Are those... Is there no one in those or something? Selvin, what is the meaning of this? You needn't lift a finger. Countless lives will be saved by your head alone. Wow. I like the way you worded that. This cannot be. This kind of looks like a girl. Just thought I'd point that one out. Seems relevant. Oh wow, that's a lot of soldiers. Aim and fire! I mean, how are you gonna retrieve those bolts? You know, you gotta actually, you know, traverse the waters. Seems like be a bit annoying, but whatever. I hope we get Monkey again. Lieutenant General, and all of you, I'm so sorry. The world's in such a mess, and I. Considering the circumstances, there was nothing you could have done. You still came back to us. There's no need to apologize. Lieutenant General, thank you. Oh, you shouldn't thank me. On the contrary, I'm the one who should be thanking Sock. Yeah, I know. I'm doing all the hard work here. Yeah, thanks, for everything, Sock. Without you, I could never face everyone like this. You got back on your feet by your own strength, and my little time intervention. Nah, don't be so modest. It seems weird to see him say nah, isn't it? Alright, hasn't this gone long enough? Yeah, Sock believed in the captain, and the captain rose to the occasion. They're both amazing, so can we just leave it at that? Yeah, I agree. Stop being weird. Something is funny, Lady Ott. Something is always funny to her. Sock and Ross remind you of Elm and Samra, that's all. People we should know? Samra. He's one of Elm's friends, and he's a good swordsman too. No, please. I'd use the word friend lightly. Oh, I get it. It's that kind of friendship. Samra left Celestia. He took Historia, and I believe you said you said quite enough, Lady Ott. Oh, silencing the lady. Humans, let's get back to business. I believe we have names. Indeed, we should start by reviewing the current situation. As all you are aware, Granorg has fallen. Worse still, it was by Alistil's hands. Pretty sure they burned themselves, but okay. Or was that the other timeline? I don't remember. So Alistil finally brought to the fight to Granorg. I don't want to imagine how many casualties there were. Actually, there were fewer than we expected. Oh yeah, this is a different timeline, I think. Selvin and Dias made a secret pact with Hugo and surrendered Queen Protea. That was easy. They sold out their own queen? I don't know why you're so mad, it saved lives. It meant it's coded by the coded document in the stock stole. Something I messed up how I said that. These people were being manipulated from war from the beginning for a little more than power. Hugo waited as long as possible to invade Granorg, and acted just before anything grew suspicious. That gave Self enough time to minimize casualties, and as a result, Quiberteo has surrendered and executed just the other day. I was hoping to see that. I'd like to think she brought it upon herself. But getting backstabbed by your most trusted advisors is no way for anyone to go. Still, it's not like Game of Thrones feel, you know? If you've seen the show, you know this. Still, that Hugo used the war to gain power. What does he think soldiers are? Indeed, using the whole of Alisdale for one-man game is something we can't not forgive. Which brings us to Noah and Hugo. They moved their base of operations to Granorg. They hope to bring out a full-scale enlightenment to the people there. Yeah, we all know how enlightenments go. Everything went according to plan with Hugo's speech. It seems they will launch their offensives against Cygnus and the Celestia to fuel the hatred. How many soldiers we sent to Cygnus? According to Vanos' report, oh my god. The major skirmish will most likely take place in Scala for its strategic advantage. On the other hand, as little as 2,000 troops may be sent to Celestia. Okay, is this... I could be wrong, but this area we just saw, this is just Celestia, right? There's like 10 people here? Alright. I'm guessing there's more to Celestia than just this little area. So one front with 20,000, another 2,000. Scala may be the strategic ideal. But I'd say they're taking this awfully lightly. It is nevertheless to our advantage. Our military strength is even smaller than 2,000. But we do have terrain advantage. We should be able to fight sufficiently enough. Yeah, maybe. First we have to stop the Alisdale's detachment headed our way. The Patriarch and I will devise an operation to ensure that we do. Are there any questions? I have a lot of questions, but I'm not going to ask any of them. Reporting in. Yalso's army is headed south of Laswell Hills. So they're moving out, just as I predicted this far. It has come to this, I have no reservations. But will peace truly be obtained after this war? No. War is always the same. Or war never changes, I messed that up, I'm sorry. If Granorg is lost, then the means to protect our continent is also lost, right? Granorg might be down, but they're not out. Have you forgotten about the one in Cygnus? You're right. Regardless, our primary concern is to bolster defense and survive here. We'll be counting on all of you. You better put in double time to make up for all that mopping around, Rosk. I know. Yeah, we're here too. We know. Don't need to, you know, be attention seekers. I know we have some flaws, but Stock, everyone, please help me through this. I'm counting on you, Captain. Let's move out. Nice, we have Ross back. Do you have the monkey though? The monkey's all I care about. Nice, nice, nice. I know Rosk is probably pretty strong, but I like the monkey boy. We'll figure this out. Hold on, let's look at my team. I'd like to grind next, if possible. So, Rosk is level 19. I'm not gonna play with him. That was worded poorly. How did I want this? Did I want like that? I think I did, just so I can set up the combos. Why not? But anyways, hold on. Let's look at our gear real quick. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Let's, first things first. Let's go to the store before we end this episode. See if there's anything useful. Copper gauntlet. Okay. Gafka. So there's this, which gives a bit more defense and magic defense. There we go. Unfortunately, I can't really find much else. Okay. Alright. Well, that's it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next part, where we, hopefully I can grind a bit. Hopefully, that's it. And then whatever comes next. See you guys later.